Hello, Sabrina.
Hello.
My name's Steve Walker. And
Hi, Steve.
And I'm the mediator. Okay. Are you okay with first name terms?
Why wouldn't it be? Good. Of course I'm okay with first name terms.
Well, some people...
You don't expect me to call you Mr. Walker, do you?
No, I'm happy to call... You can call me what you like.
No, Steve is fine.
Steve, Sabrina? Okay.
Everybody calls me Sabrina.
Okay.
Don't shorten it, though.
No, okay. Have you been to mediation before?
No, and I don't know what I'm doing here today, to be honest with you. I really don't.
Okay. Well, we're here to try and sort out the problem. And can I just...
The problem?
Yeah.
How are you going to sort out a problem with my brothers? How are you going to do that?
Well,
are you magic?
Well, I'm not magic, but the process can produce magic. Let me
Well, honest to God, you've got some work to do today.
Yeah. Oh yes, it's hard work. No one said it was easy. Just let me
And
say...
speaking of work, I've taken the day off of work.
Right.
I mean, they've dragged me in here. You know, I've had to take the whole day out of work. That means when I get back there, things are going to be horrendous.
Right, so let's not waste time. Let's make the best use of it.
I'm certainly not wasting time. Are you insinuating I'm wasting time?
What I want to say to you is, what we talk about here is confidential between you and I. So you can
I
say...
read that in your agreement.
You can say whatever you like to me, and I won't tell
Good,
you when I go and see your
because
brothers.
I think I might have a few choice words for you if you keep telling me what to do.
I haven't been to see your brothers yet. I wanted to come and see you first. Is that okay? And you don't have to be here.
Listen, I do have to be here. They'll never talk to me again if I'm not here. They've made that quite plain. So I'm here. Would you like a sweet? They're mints.
I would, thank you.
Freshen your breath up there for you.
Always a good thing. So, I've just got one question for you. Where do you want to be in 3 months' time?
Oh, good God, where do I want to be in 3 months' time? Do you know where I'd love to be, Steve, if I'm telling the truth? I'd love to be on a holiday. I haven't had a holiday for... Geez, must be 4 years. I haven't had a holiday for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be lovely, go on a holiday?
Yeah.
Not that you could leave the business to them gobshites.
So how can you get on holiday then?
But I haven't been on a holiday, so I'm telling you, I can't go on a holiday.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They're not capable of running the business. They're only capable of driving me mad, doing my head in, and telling me what to think.
Can I just make sure I understand? This business, it's the three of you, is it?
It is.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it is and it isn't. It's me, really.
Mm-hmm.
And then they've come along later down the road, you know?
Right. And what's the business?
It's haulage. It's a haulage firm. My daddy had it. I worked with my daddy before he died.
Right. Okay.
So I've always, I didn't even go to uni or anything. Straight from school. And even when I was at school, I used to help daddy out. So I've always been involved in the business.
Okay.
Them two, lazy gobshites.
Okay. Are you the eldest?
I am the eldest, yeah.
Okay.
They're a fair bit younger than me.
Okay. And can I just check, what sort of loads do you haul?
It's all for the construction.
Is it massive wagons or little ones or medium ones?
No, all they're fine big lorries, 40-ton containers. Oh yeah, fine lorries. And they all have the name down the side. Daddy'd be proud.
And how's business?
Well, this is the thing. Business is booming. I mean, I've got new lorries on the road.
Right.
Wouldn't you think everybody would be happy? Only them two Egypts could find a problem with that.
What's the problem?
So, the problem is, since we got a bit bigger, we have more lorries on the road.
Yeah.
And so we have more kind of coming in and going out of the yard.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of, at the top of the road, there's a couple of houses. And, well, they weren't always there. You know, they weren't there when we started up the farm, when Daddy started up the farm, but they've been built in the last, 10 or 15 years. Should they'd build in your eye now. They've started complaining about the noise. I mean, they moved into the house when it was on the same road, Like we're at the bottom of the road, it's a dead-end road, but we're at the bottom. But they moved in when there was a haulage firm at the bottom of the road, so I don't know what they were thinking, what they were expecting, you know. Oh, sorry.
It's okay, take it.
Thank
it might
you.
be a big order. Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Listen, I won't be able to get there for hours yet. I'm at this stupid mediation. Oh, my God. How long is this going to be, did you say?
I think another 10 minutes.
I don't know. They told me I'd be here all day. Now he's telling me 10 minutes. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. No, this is what the two boys had dragged me into. Honest to God, mediation. Me. I know. Anyway, listen, I better go. Well, you'll have to sort it. You'll just have to sort it. I can't do everything. I'm not there. You'll just have to sort it. Now, go on. Go. Goodbye. Sorry about that.
Okay. More aggravation.
This was like the whole time. Honest to
Aggravation.
God. That phone never gives me a break.
Right. Okay. So that it's the neighbours who are complaining, is that right?
Yeah, so the neighbours got up a little petition for themselves.
Right.
And they delivered it with a letter of complaint. And the two boyos, see, they go to the local pub and they drink with some of the neighbours. So it's all buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So the boys are now telling me what to do.
Right.
I mean, what do they want me to do? Do they want me to downsize again? All the years I've been working, my hands to the bone and my head into a mush, and I've finally got it as big as it is, and now they're complaining. What? Honest, I swear to God, just thinking about it now, I could just blow a fuse. I'm so furious. And now they've dragged me here, talking to a complete stranger. I mean, you seem like a nice bloke, don't get me wrong, but, you know, what do you know about haulage? What do you know about construction?
Well, I've done nearly 500 mediations, and about half of them are in the construction industry.
Really?
And my granddad was a truck driver.
Never.
Yeah. And when I was at university, I used to go and help the local haulage company load up.
Oh, so I'm sorry. So you know all about it then?
No, I don't know it the way you know it, but I've met the sort of people and the problems.
My God.
But can I just...
And wait a minute, Stephen. Did you tell me you'd done 500 mediations?
Nearly, yeah.
500 mediations? Where do you get the time? Do you not have a proper job?
I'm retired. I used to be a lawyer, and now I've retired and I do this.
I've had dealings with you lot in the past, I must say.
Well,
So 500 mediations. And why do you want to get involved in people's conflict? Why would you want to do that?
why
You're a
don't-
bit of a sadist.
Masochist.
Is it a masochist?
No. It's. You won't believe this, but it's actually good fun meeting lots of different people.
Well, I'm not finding it very funny, I have to tell you.
I'm telling you from my point of view. It's good fun meeting lots of different people
Well,
in interesting
not
circumstances.
sitting in this seat, it's not fun.
It is.
I'll tell you what, it's embarrassing, it's humiliating, it's infuriating, it's anything but fun.
I've found out quite a few people when they first come to it, have never been before. It's different. It's different. It's difficult for them, but as they just play into the process a bit, get used to it, get to know me a bit.
So what's this process? Tell me about the process.
What I want to ask you, and this is the question I want to ask you. You say you want to go on holiday. Got that, but you've also got, I guess, longer term plans for the business. And
See, when you start talking to me about the holiday, because my heart, I'd love to go on holiday. Honest to God, Steve, I'd love to go on holiday. But then all it does is it gets me upset and it gets me angry because I can't go on holiday. I can't.
Now, this is
the firm wouldn't survive.
This is what I want to ask you. You've got, by the sound of what you're telling me, you've got quite a high level of aggro at the moment.
Oh, and then some.
Okay, so what do you think? What for you would remove that aggro?
Well, now there's a question and a half. What would remove the aggro? Well, if the two boyos, if they left me alone, See, technically, I should be able to go on holidays and leave it to them too. That wouldn't happen in a million years.
Why not?
They can't get into work on time.
Right.
They have a liquid lunch. They go home early.
Right.
All they do is swan around in their fancy cars. I mean, I'm telling you.
So, are you worried that your business would...
They do that when I'm there, Stephen. What would they be like if I wasn't there? They don't work Saturdays. They don't work Sundays. They want a half-day Friday.
So who else works in the business?
Well, we have a couple of other people, but like we're the three main ones.
Yeah.
So like I'd be the head, the director, kind of oversee everything.
Right.
And then Pat does the invoice and Jerry does the kind of...
Those are the two brothers, Pat and Jerry.
Yeah, Pat and Jerry, yeah.
So Pat does the invoicing and Jerry does the...
So he kind of manages the yard itself. You know, the yard, with all the
yard.
comings and goings and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You need somebody there, you know, that knows what they're doing. So that's what they do.
Okay, and you said you worked there with your dad for a long time.
I did.
Any other long-serving employees? Any other worked with you?
Yeah, we have. We do. We have a fellow called Matt, and he's been with us for a long time. He's very good now. He's very, very good, actually.
Martin?
Sorry?
Did you say Martin?
No, Matt.
Matt, sorry.
Matt.
Bit deaf, Matt.
I was going to say, I thought you're supposed to be good at listening.
Yeah.
I'm only joking.
It's okay.
No, Matt. Short for Matthew.
Yeah. And what's he do?
Well, he kind of organises where the truck goes. And we have a load of them. So they're all going to different jobs all through the day. So he organises all of that. Now, technically, that should be one of the boys doing that.
Yeah.
But they don't have the brains for it. And if they had the brains, they wouldn't have the patience for it.
Right, okay.
Even when Matt goes on holidays, you know, they can't even take over for him. I have to do it myself.
Yeah. Do you have an accountant?
Oh yeah, we have all that, but they don't be involved. You know,
No,
we've a girl in the back, and she does the kind of the bit of admin. You know, but yeah, the accountant, he's the less see him, the better.
Okay. So, tell me if I got this wrong. You've got two things here. You've got the neighbours complaining with their petition about noise.
Got the feckin' neighbours complaining, yeah. Honest to God.
And you've got two brothers.
They've got a cheek, really.
Yeah.
Go on, two brothers. I have two brothers, yeah. Pat and Jerry, yeah.
You're not pulling their weight in your business.
That's
an
understatement. They're not pulling their weight. No, they're not pulling their weight, Steve. They're not. No, they're not.
Okay. Can you sack them?
I should sack them. I should. They weren't my brothers, I'd have sacked them. Gobshites. Useless pair of feckers.
Okay. And the other thing is, your brothers are siding with your neighbours.
They go drinking with them.
Yeah, okay.
There's a pub at the bottom of the road. So they're always in it.
So you've got two things happening here, haven't you?
All pally. And you know what? They're only doing it to annoy me. They are only doing it to annoy me. But what they don't seem to realise is they mightn't have their fancy cars if we had to kind of downscale the business. And anyway, why would I downscale the business? Jesus, I've spent my life building it up.
Just leave the brothers on one side just for a minute. Just leave them.
Wouldn't that be perfect?
Just leave them on one side.
Leave them for one side. Yes. Go on.
What's going to happen with this noise petition? Is it a real problem for your business? Forget the brothers.
I wasn't
for
going to take any notice of it. Do you mind if I have some more water?
No, please do.
I think I must be nervous. My throat's drying up. No, I'm not going to take any notice of them. They moved in. They moved in when there was a haulage firm there, so...
And so, if you can't sort out the noise, what I'm asking for, you've got plans for the business, you've grown it, you want to keep a good business going. Can they make that difficult for you? The neighbours I'm talking about, not the brothers, the neighbours.
Well, do you see, if I could trust the brothers, I'd get another yard. There's one going, I've been looking at it.
Right.
And then we could move some of the trucks over there.
So split site, two sites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's too big. Anyway, the yard is kind of too small now for the lorries.
For the wagons,
it's murder
yeah.
getting them all in and out, and conflict every morning. So could get another yard. But how would I look after 2 yards?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm worn to a frazzle looking after one.
Yeah.
How would we look after 2?
Can you recruit someone? Yard manager?
Can I recruit somebody? Is that what you think I should do?
Well, I'm just asking what the options are for you, what you see the options are.
But is that would you see that now as a good option, recruiting somebody?
Well, it's definitely an option. I don't know enough about your business. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just trying to
No, you're giving me
generate some
ideas.
options.
No, I really appreciate that. I didn't think you'd do that. No, that's handy. Recruit somebody. I'll look into that now. Might be kind of... I think where my head has been so bothered, I haven't even been able to think straight. So, yeah, I could... Maybe that's what I should do. I should recruit somebody and feck them 2 off altogether.
Now, you said early, didn't you? You would have sacked them if they hadn't been your brothers.
Well, I swear to God, I'd have sacked them.
Right.
I could sack them today. If they get on my nerves later, I will. Can I do that in a mediation?
I've done nearly 500 and it hasn't happened yet.
Oh,
But there's always
well,
a first time.
There's always a
The
first.
time. Can I just ask you? Thanks for being very open with me. When I go and see your brothers, and I ask them, same sort of questions. Where do you want to be in 3 months' time? What do you think they're going to say?
Where? Sure, they'll want to be in the same place they always are. Their big fancy homes with their wag wives and all them little brats around them. They're spoiled rotten, their kids. We have a villa. We have a villa out in Spain, so they go out there anyway. They go out there whenever they feel like it. Drop of a hat. Half terms, they're off.
Well, I'll tell you one question I'm going to ask them, and you tell me how you think they're going to answer. I'm going to ask them, what would happen if Sabrina fell under a bus tomorrow?
Jesus, Stephen. What's the matter with you? What would I be doing falling under a bus? Honest, what a question. I don't want to think about falling under a bus.
You know what I mean.
No, I don't. What do you mean?
I want them to explain to me how they see you. You've explained how you see them. 2 feckless gits. I want to know how they see you.
I don't know if I want to think about how they see me, if I'm honest. They think I'm very bossy. I've had to be bossy.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had to be bossy, Stephen.
You're running a tough business.
Running a tough business.
In a tough sector. I know that.
Yeah. I know you get that. I hear that. Appreciate that. Sorry, what was the question again?
Well, it's one you didn't like. I was going to ask you, what do they think would happen? They think would happen if you fell under a bus tomorrow.
Jesus, you're mad about this bus. Do you want another one of these?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
What would they think if I fell under a bus? They'd probably be delighted. I suppose they'd have a good wake.
I'm not saying you're dead. I'm just saying.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were killing me
I'm
off.
just saying you couldn't work full time in the business for a while. Please.
Why
please,
did
I'm
you
not
just say that? If I couldn't work in the business for a while, we'll say. I think they'd be panicked. Well, honest to God, I think they'd be panicked. They wouldn't know what to do.
Right.
They wouldn't.
Right. Who would tell them? Would the thing just collapse overnight?
Well, don't exaggerate now. Not overnight. We'd give it a week.
And that'd be bad news.
But that's not an option. I mean, I don't even know why we're talking about this, because that's not an option. The firm is going to go on, because I'm going to go on. I'm not falling under any buses. I'm going to go on until the day I end up in a box.
Yeah.
And then it'll be down to them, and they can do what they want.
Well, you explained your plans. Keep expanding, doing well. Another site. Just an honest question to you, for an honest answer. Can you actually do all this by yourself?
I've been doing it practically by myself for years now, Stephen.
I know that. But Do you think there comes a time when it just gets too complicated and too big for one person?
Listen, Stephen, I'd love it if the boys started pulling their weight. I'd love it.
Okay.
I mean, wouldn't it be great? You know, if they came in on time and if they left on time. And
what do you think's stopping them from pulling their weight? That's what I want to ask you.
they're lazy.
Okay.
They're lazy.
We're being cut now. Thanks very much.